Last week, US President Donald Trump announced a 25% tariff on Indian exports to the United States, along with an unspecified penalty for purchasing oil and arms from Russia. Russian oil, which accounted for less than 0.2% of India's imports before the Ukraine war, now makes up to 35 to 40% of the country's crude intake, helping reduce overall energy import costs, keep retail fuel prices in check, and contain inflation.
Russia exports 5 million barrels of oil every day into the global oil supply system. So if Russian oil is forced out of the global oil system, the result would be the prices will go up. So for us in India, the biggest worry is the prices may go up if America, persists with this kind of policy. Our second, worry is that, if prices go up, the impact it will have on many other things, including our economy and the global economy and so on and so forth. But as far as the oil is concerned, the supply is concerned, our oil supplies are concerned for domestic consumption, we don't need to worry about it in the sense that, we import crude oil for 40 different countries around the world, including America, Russia and Middle Eastern countries, Africa, Latin America, Southeast Asia, Brunei and so many other places. So if we are not worried about this thing, there will be a disruption in terms of supply of oil to India.
According to analysts, India's annual oil import bill could rise by $9 to $11 billion if the country is forced to slash its purchases of Russian crude. This would impact major Indian crude refiners as they would be forced to buy more expensive oil from the Middle East or other places, affecting their profit margins while also raising the spectre of inflation for Indian consumers.
It's up to the companies, whether the Government of India company or the private company, to oil from wherever they can. And Indian companies have been importing oil for Russia for no love of Russia. They have been importing oil from Russia because Russia has been offering good discount. It's all about economics of oil. So therefore, and it's not the government which tells these companies go and import from Russia. These decisions are taken by different companies, whether public sector company or private sector company. They take the call.
Switching suppliers of crude will also involve complex logistical, economic and geopolitical considerations. Discounted Russian crude also enabled India to refine the oil and export petroleum products, including to countries that have banned direct imports from Russia. This helped Indian oil companies post record profits. This is now under threat, not just because of the proposed US penalty, but also because the European Union recently announced a ban on imports of refined products derived from Russian origin crude. The EU sanctions are supposed to come into effect from January 2026, which may also force Indian refiners to end their reliance on Russian crude. The US tariff threat, on the other hand, raises the possibility of secondary sanctions that would directly impact the shipping, insurance and financing networks supporting India's Russian oil trade.